my feeling is that the garage is tied to the activity in the house. I think that the spirit lived here at one point, and that the garage was kind of like a hangout. Maybe he did repair work in there as part of living here. Maybe had a little business out of here, but definitely there's something about the garage tied to the house. I think the spirit goes between the two, goes in and out. I think he's angry about people living in his house, but there's definitely a tie between this garage and the house. The garage definitely, to me, is a hot spot, but it's between the house and the garage. This older spirit, there's some tie to this garage. It was either like his man cave, or I think he might have done side work or something, like a garage, like little piddly car repair or some sort of repair or something in this garage. I think that's also why there's some anger about strangers in his house. Also, air comes and goes a lot. I think it's like, definitely looking over the kids.
Yeah.
So I want to get a feel for the upstairs, because I do have kind of a draw to the upstairs. I'm not getting a whole lot on the downstairs, although what we did experience with the tripod moving, to me, was a flash, like just a zip by. So that could have just been the spirit passing by. To me, spirits come and go.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a tie between one spirit that's on the property. I kind of get I don't know if it's that deer or what, but I kind of get a feeling about over here too. I don't know.
Did you leave it?
Yeah, I did. I put it back so it wasn't creeping at you guys through the shadows. I did move it when you were over here. Yeah. I'm like, it is kind of creepy.
It would be interesting to find out if there was somebody who lived here for a long period of time. Maybe a previous owner or a family member of the people who own it now or something. But I get a feeling that whoever that spirit is lived here for a long time. They were, not just a tenant or something.
Yeah, like a renter who comes and goes.
A tenant or something.
Yeah, like a renter who comes and goes.
I did kind of get, I didn't get a creepy feeling at all when we got here.
Okay.
I don't get that feeling here. I did get a feeling that there was activity here when we pulled in, but nothing that creeped me out in any way.
Okay.
And I don't get that in the house either.
Okay. That's good.
I do get this feeling about your daughter, though.
Do you? I wanted to read that too. Because it did mainly start with her.
There's something too. Can you stop the camera? That's part of it. He's given us signs.
Okay.
The thing I feel about with your daughter is I'm a firm believer that children, and it seems to happen a lot more with girls than boys, is they're vulnerable and they're innocent. And that age group between, let's say, 6, 7 years old until maybe early teens, if they're sensitive or they're seeing spirits, it's going to happen in that period. Because when they get to the puberty age and up, they're becoming more adults, and they can determine the difference between a spirit and human. And then they determine whether or not it's of interest or enough to keep them into it, or they just forget about it and go on with their teen life. So it's very possible she's seeing spirits.
She's told me she's seen her dad looking at the hamster before. She's told me her dad has jumped on the trampoline with her when she was jumping. The only one on the trampoline, all of a sudden she felt something heavier jumping next to her, kind of popping her up, and she's told my mom that she knew that was her dad jumping on the trampoline with her. I do think she's told me her dad has jumped on the trampoline with her when she was jumping. The only one on the trampoline, all of a sudden she felt something heavier jumping next to her, kind of popping her up, you know, and she told my mom that she knew that that was her dad jumping on the trampoline with her. I do think her dad's around her a lot.
Yeah, I think he's here more than not.
Yeah.
I don't think that he feels like he has to protect you from anything, because I don't think he feels there's harm here.
Okay.
But I think he's uncomfortable that there's spirits
Yeah.
here. You know, like, how would you feel?
We found out too. We use that manual scan malaria, and that's one. Okay, so malaria, and that's one. Okay, so different entities.
I talked with Dave about a tight space.
Uh-huh.
A tight space.
Uh-huh.
And close quarters, and this is exactly how I feel about it. Like coming up here. Actually, I get dizzy up here.
That's how I felt when I walked into this area, going into this playroom. Yeah, like a little crawl space. Mm-hmm.
What's back there? Anything?
My cat goes back there all the time. I think I just looked back there when she did. All I seen, I think, was a screen, maybe, or something, but no.
I want you to cover that
Covered up? Okay.
for your son. I feel uncomfortable about that with your son.
Okay.
Same thing with
Yeah,
the
there's
other
another
side.
little one
But
over
this
there.
is the one that I'm drawn to. More
That's the
so
one
than
the
that
cat goes
side.
into, is that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want you to cover that
Covered up? Okay.
for your son. I feel uncomfortable about that with your son.
Okay.
Same thing with
Yeah,
the
there's
other
another
side.
little one
But
over
this
there.
is the one that I'm drawn to. More
That's the
so
one
than
the
that
cat goes
side.
into, is that
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I
that
like
one
it.
bothers me, but I would cover them up.
Okay.
I get this really, really uneasy feeling about
That's
that.
why I asked you to look in there, because that didn't make me feel good. I took a flashlight and it went all the way to, and there was, and the cat, as soon as I did that, the cat went right into it, like it was trying to say, hey, look it. It went, it's like she came up here, like looked at me, the cat looked at me and went right in there.
Yeah, I would feel comfortable if you covered that up somehow.
Okay.
Have your boyfriend or somebody cut
Or
something to
the-
put up there.
Okay.
Somebody cut
Or
something to
the-
put up there.
Okay.
And it could be nothing,
Mm-hmm.
but if there was coming and going of spirits in this house, and a spirit came that wanted to torment, it could talk your son into going in there.
Okay.
And he would have no reason not to. He wouldn't know the difference. And that's probably not a safe place for a kid to be
Right.
hanging out.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would feel comfortable if you covered those.
Okay.
I get this feeling that at some point, and not necessarily in a bad way, but I think somebody's been locked in there. Bad way, but I think somebody's been locked in there. Either jokingly,
The fact there's no handle on the door either.
Right,
Like when
some-
we moved in, it was like that. So.
somebody's been like put in there.
And it was like that. So.
Somebody's been like put in there and were terrified.
Yeah.
So whether it was a prank or it was, a parent disciplining a child or something, somebody was terrified in that room with this door shut.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
That's the.
somebody was terrified in that room with this door shut.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
that's the first thing I said when I walked into this house. I don't know if you ever read that book, The Flowers in the Attic, where the woman keeps the kids, her grandkids in the attic locked in, and it looked like that. And I walked in, I was like, flowers in the attic? Like, that was the initial thing I had said, because it just looks like that type of,
well, I've never read that, but I do get
it was a Lifetime movie too. But, yeah.
What is it with Lifetime?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
it's you were right. It is like a lighter feeling.
But Mia has said this door's been shut and it's literally just opened completely. Not just a little bit, because it is an old door and it doesn't always shut. But she said it's completely opened wide. This dresser right here has had a lot of things happen with it as well.
Well, I don't always just say that I think everything is spirit related. Everything is spirit related. I mean, I don't get scary up here.
That's good.
No, not at all. There was something down here just now. Like right when we were coming down, there was something right over here. Does your boyfriend feel uncomfortable down here?
No. He thinks this stuff doesn't scare him. He thinks it's kind of cool, and he's had stuff like this happen at his old house. We've had stuff happen at our last house. So none of this has ever scared him. He thinks it's kind of cool.
Thought if maybe the dog had a reaction to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that, again, I don't get bad feeling, but I get the feeling that when he's down here, that he's being watched. And I don't know if it's by Eric or this old guy, but or this old guy, but he's being watched.
Yeah. We've had the kids down here because my boyfriend records stuff and, he sings and raps. And we had the kids down here a few weeks ago making a mom song rap. So we were all kind of making our own little family song down here a few weeks ago. But like I said, I don't come down here a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's no creepier than any other basement we've been in, but I did right away feel like there was something like right under the step as soon as I came down, and then it was gone. It was a shadow that darted away.
I've seen a shadow once, and right above us.
Yeah, it was
in that hallway.
It was like when I first started to come down, it was like it darted over there. But
I feel like this side of the basement feels completely different than this side. This side has like a different meaning.
yeah, whoever's watching is watching from over here. If
No,
you
they
could
just
describe
lead
it,
to
it
the
would be
outside.
It
The
would
basement
be
door right outside.
like this, because what I was getting was like right here, and it's like, looking over to see what's going on. Looking over to see what's going on. But Yeah, there was something down.
And something just touched my hair.
It might be a spider web because there was one over here.
But like,
could be. But
You got.
Okay. All right, this is Gary and Shelley. We're in the upstairs bedroom where there's been a lot of activity. I'm going to try to make communication. We're going to use the manual scan method with the radio here. Is there anyone here that we could talk to this evening? Can you tell me your name, please? Name?
What year did you die? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Why are the children afraid to come up here? Are you related to somebody in this family?
Eric, are you here with us? Are you here with us?
Is there something you'd like to tell us? Or tell the family? Is there someone here that you do not like? Are there spirits from the light here? Are there those spirits here that have not crossed over in the light, and if so, how many? 3? Is there an older spirit here? An older gentleman? Eric, did you move the tripod downstairs? Megan downstairs.
Do we need your phone?
With my phone or even the ghost box. The little one with the blue light. Alright, she'll be back. Let's keep trying to talk.
That's why you go they can play.
Please.
That's why you go they can play.
What is the name of the lady that was sitting here with me? try the other method.
Okay, I'm back. We're gonna try this way to communicate with you. Can we ask how many spirits are here with us right now?
3.
3?
Again.
Okay. What are your names?
Again, what was your name?
What can we help you with?
Are there children spirits here? Are you looking for me? Yeah, we're looking for you. Where are you?
Can you tell us how you died? Did you kill yourself with a knife?
George?
I hear a child's voice. What's your name?
How old are you?
Are you 7?
Can you tell me the girl's name of the room next door? Can I speak to the 7-year-old? Why are you here? George, are you still here?
The battery is about 60%.
That's better than 10%. 10%. You're here. Who's here?
It's Megan and Jessica in the basement.
I heard something. I'm not.
I thought I heard some say MJ. Hello? Whoever's down here. Hello? My name's Megan. This is Jessica. We come down. Jessica.
When we came down here earlier, I felt as if you touched up on my hair. Did you end up touching the back of my head? Are you curious as to why they come down here? Do you like watching them?
We've had the kids down here because my boyfriend records stuff and, you know, he sings and raps. And we had the kids down here a few weeks ago making a mom song rap.
Lives here?
Joe
Joe, okay, too. Do you live here? Is this your house?
It's the guy down the stairs. How long ago did you live here? Are you okay with us by your little corner?
swears for record.
Yeah.
Just heard a woman say yeah.
Yeah.
It's important for you to know that we're here by invitation and we need absolutely no disrespect.
40? 40 or 30 something?
Something ended in a 30.
Yeah. Are we talking to Eric? Are we talking to Eric?
I keep hearing a woman's voice. Is there a woman that would like to communicate with us?
You don't need to be shy with us. We're just a bunch of other women down here.
I was saying, do you want me to? Because she's scratching at it.
Can you tell me what time of year it is? Can you tell me what time of year it is?
Do you have anything you want to tell us?
Not entirely sure, but I thought I heard a don't. Can you tell me something about yourself? Maybe like your favorite color or when your birthday was? I heard little. Oh, that was you. That's nice of you to come closer. Thank you.
It just tells us that you're here.
It is again.
Thank you for coming back here.
It sounds like there's a lot of you talking at once. Can you maybe go down to one at a time so we can understand you better?
Use this as the talking stick. You're talking.
Yep, we're talking.
You like to touch this randomly.
Whoever. I thought I just heard him. I thought I just heard my dad's last name. I just heard him. I thought I just heard my dad's last name. Can you tell me how you're feeling today? Are you angry? Are you happy? Are you scared?
Are you trying to pull us to another part of the basement? Now that I know that you can touch this and make this go off, would you like to do some yes and no's with me? I'll give you some questions and then you can give me some answers by touching this. Touch it if I'm right. Is there any angry spirits here? Is there anybody?
I heard yes. Response.
The dog is also looking underneath the staircase.
You hear what I just
Yeah,
heard?
I think.
I'm pretty sure we just heard a racial slur.
Yes. More of a. We got it.
Is there likes to hang out in the kitchen, cook in the kitchen, bake in the kitchen.
Now initiated. Channels 53 now initiated. Now initiating Shoutcast radio channels.
I wish that program
Hello?
was from Mac.
Can you talk to me? Can you tell me your name?
Dave.
I'm Dave. What's your name?
Joe.
Yep.
3 times now.
Joe? How you doing, Joe? Good? It's very nice to meet you.
You too, sir.
Joe, is there a George here? How many of you have crossed over? How many of you are spirits from the light? Is Eric here? Is Eric here? Eric, if you're here, we need confirmation. Can you say your name, please? Say Eric. Eric. Thank you, Eric. Are you here watching your children?
Is there anything?
Who died of a heart attack here? Who died of a heart attack? I heard you. What? Did you hear that? Who died of a heart attack? Can you tell me what the current year is? What year is this?
Who is the dominant spirit?
Watching TV.
I heard TV.
Talking about watching TV.
Who is the dominant spirit?
Watching TV.
I heard TV.
Talking about watching TV. Are you okay with them being here? Do you like it? Are you okay with them being here? Do you like it? Would you like Gary to help send you home?
Why are the kids afraid to go upstairs? Why are the kids afraid to go upstairs?
Okay, I need to... Can one of you step forward and give us your name? So we're going to be, it'll take it probably at least a week, but we're going to go through this. We're going to come back here, okay, because we're going to try to learn from what you're telling us so that we can help you. So the more you can tell us, and we're going to be leaving here shortly, The more you can tell us, that will help us help you. And we promise we will come back to help you to go home. But you have to promise us to do your best not to scare the children or to scare this family. Can you do that for us, please?
Sure, buddy.
Sure, buddy.
Sure, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. I thought you said that would be, I would be grateful or something.
How many would like to cross into the light?
Talk amongst yourselves, come up with a firm number. Okay, can you answer Gary's question? How many would like to cross into the light?
How many would like to cross into the light?
Talk amongst yourselves, come up with a firm number. Okay, can you answer Gary's question? How many would like to cross into the light? You may have some controlling, and this could be a sign of the times. There may be some males here that were going back to the early 1900s where women were really primitive to talk. The men were more in control. There's nothing evil here. I mean, I really don't feel
Anything
nothing.
that I think is, I'm getting the impression anything that's upset about something is not directed at you, it's directed at something they haven't resolved.
We kind of talk outside when you guys are doing downstairs, and we never know what we're going into when we go into an investigation. Okay, we don't know what to expect. We feel our greatest mission here is to help you understand. Obviously, to help the spirits here.
Yeah.
There's nothing here evil, and what you have got to realize is you have great power. You have incredible power, okay? Because you're, number one, all of us do because we're in the physical plane. That's what God, right. This is what is our realm. Spirit realms who do not cross over, they're really not supposed to be here, so we have authority over them. You cannot allow them to make you afraid. Like I said, when you hear something, knock it off. And don't be afraid to say it like you would a kid.
See, I didn't know if I should talk
Yes.
or not.
Yes.
If that,
Yes.
you know what I mean? I didn't know.
But if it makes you fearful, it's going to feed on that
Right.
fear.
Yeah.
Right.
So talk as you would, again, think they're just invisible humans.
Yeah.
So when you learn to do that yourself, when you learn that I'm not afraid of them, you know what I mean? It changes everything. We kind of talked, we do think you're sensitive, okay? We do think that you're picking up, and that's why you're probably going to be haunted your entire life. Because entities, when you're shopping, a ghost will see your aura, your light. They know. They can tell who has the ability to hear them. So one may hang in on maybe a week, and when they realize, no, she's not as gifted as others, or who I think, they're going to go find somebody else. But spirits who want help are going to hang for a while, hoping they can get through to you. You're attracting them. I mean, but that being said, you got to be careful not to get anger, fear. These things attract negative. So keep it in check. Take control. Give authority because you have it. Don't be afraid of anything. It's great to smudge and to clean because you're just lightening the energy of the home.
Sometimes when I'm doing that though, I get really bad vibes. Like they're not happy that I'm doing that. I mean,
Well,
I'm not saying all of them,
Right.
but I just sometimes when I feel like it was weird though because when we did go through last time, and when the ashtray exploded on us and it burnt the thing into my table. Did I send you those pictures? I didn't send you those pictures? Okay, well this is what happened. And as we smudged first, and we were saying anything that means us no harm is welcome to stay. Anything that means us harm must go with the smoke.
Right.
And I said that through every room, went around the windows, went around the doors, and we felt really good. And then I was actually in my kitchen lighting a charcoal brick to start burning the copal, and we had put the sage out, but there was still like little pieces kind of burning, but I had a crystal ashtray that was probably about that thick. I mean, this thing weighed 10 pounds. It was heavy. And we put the sage out, set it on that table, walked out, all of a sudden, boom, just explosion. And
Do you have a charcoal brick in it?
No, it was just sage that had already been put out that was barely burning.
Well, we know that the entities here are a little bit advanced. I mean, to be able to move a tripod like they did, to
Move the dresser drawers.
Yeah, move the dresser drawers. And the thing is, I would go personally, I'd go toe to toe with it. Okay, if like you're sleeping here, I would get up and say, and say, knock it off. You know what I mean? And say, you're not impressing me like Gary just did. That tone. Don't be afraid of that. And yeah, they may throw a little. Think of it this way: they're throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Especially,
That's when the whole mood changed. Is after that ashtray.
I have to
broke.
ask you one thing about the. Hold on, Gary. I'm sorry to interrupt. I have to ask you. I want to back up. I don't want to forget. When you did the cleansing, did you open a door?
No.
Okay, that may be why this transpired.
Okay. Like a crack.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to open a door to release them out.
Or no.
If you have male spirits who want to dominate female spirits, whether it be from the time period that that was more acceptable or whatever the case may be, they're not going to like you taking any authority at all because you are a woman.
And I had another woman. I had my friend. My girlfriend helping me. So
they're going to, I think, fight that a little bit. Doesn't matter. It's still your house, still your space, still you still have authority over that.
Which I have said a couple of times, even though I didn't know if it was okay to directly try to talk to them.
Yeah, it is.
But I had said a couple of times, this is my space now.
Yeah.
This is our home now.
Well, let
And
me
I've
back
said
up on
that.
that. Some paranormal groups and some books would tell you never talk to spirits because you're giving them power.
Yeah, see, I didn't know.
They've already have the power. If you are aware of the haunting, they already have it.
That power's already
Yeah, it's already there. So by not talking about it, their spirits are interpreting it as you're fearful. Okay, there's nothing wrong with saying knock it off. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with kind of joking with them too. It's again say, look, this is my house. I'm of the flesh and I'm of the blood. You're not. You're welcome to be here.
If you mean
But
us no
yeah,
harm.
or just say, but don't aggravate us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just say, don't aggravate us, don't make noise, because I don't want to hear you. Sometimes I could see myself if I was a ghost thinking, if you mean us no harm, I'd say, they're afraid of me. You know what I mean? It's like,
That's true, yeah.
it should be a given. You're not going to harm me, I'm not allowing you to harm me. So it's that tone of, like parent to child, and I'm not trying to offend any ghosts that are listening, I'm not calling you a child, but the point is you've got to leave this family alone, okay? You cannot, and we're not trying to be disrespectful to you, but you cannot allow this family to live in fear. And we're teaching this family, telling this family how to reclaim their home. And you've got to deal with that. And we're going to help you get back to your home, to heaven. We're going to help you cross over. But again, we have a deal here. You gotta help us out and mind your manners. So,
Make an effort.
yeah.
And again, if you don't want them in here, they have to leave. And we can do that. Again, we're going to